Well, if it was a pro-Brexit
Yeah,
body, they would certainly have
exactly.
done that.
Exactly.
I haven't seen it, actually. I don't know. Have you seen Daily Mail? I haven't seen it yet.
No.
But I'd be interested to see whether Philip Hammond is now one of the enemy of the people, because that was what they call the judges. So is the OBR an enemy of the people? The Philip Hammond, the Charles, an enemy of the people?
Well, to be honest, I think the Tories right now are the enemy of the people, because I'm getting sick and tired, and we talked about this in the last podcast just before the election, of the promises that they're making. You know, the Tories throw this term investment around. Insert your meaningless billions of pounds number here without specifics. You know, when will the Tories be held to account on the NHS? They say they're investing 10 billion, yet they've already overshot the maximum.
He didn't mention the NHS.
And he didn't mention it, but they've already overshot the maximum annual deficit in just 6 months. And doctors, hospital bosses are claiming 10 billion is not going to be anywhere near enough, and just disguises the real cuts to service they're making. And winter is almost here. What is going to happen in these A&E, accident and emergency departments, when people start showing up and when people need hospital beds?
I tell you what's going to happen. There's going to be another winter crisis. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be more bed blocking. Bed blocking is when they can't release mainly old people, sick people, because there's nowhere for them to go.
Looks like your mother.
Like my mum, and we had that situation, and it'll happen again this winter.
But they're also bragging about this living wage. They've raised it now as of January 1st to £7.50 an hour. That's not enough. You need a living wage that's closer to £12, and double that in London. I mean, because it's absolutely ridiculous what they have hijacked and co-opted the term living wage from the minimum wage.
It's
and
not a living
we
wage
let
at
them
all,
get
is
away
it?
with it.
Not a living wage. You don't live on that.
No. And families are trying to survive. You know, they're really just struggling to keep their heads above water. There was a report this week that came out. They're going to be £2,500 worse off by 2020. How the hell do you explain this? And why do people continue? Well, you know, they continue to vote Republican in the United States against their better interests.
We will see, because next year is going to be a big one, because inflation will be imported by this plunging pound. So the whole effect of Brexit
is going to be
come
magnified.
clear.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's no good saying we're okay now, as the Brexiteers are saying.
Yeah.
It's a year down the line and more, probably.
And we're